Hello.
There you go. You
Yeah,
back?
no, I had to. Sometimes this program freezes up.
Um, yeah, I see. Our live is spinning.
Oh shit, I'm gonna do that. Let me go.
Are we on? Right, right. Are we on? Are we on TikTok or the other one too? That like you tried to do, or just not this week?
No, this is the same. This is just YouTube.
Okay, okay.
All right, we go ahead and resume. All right, so I don't
So we got
where we
everybody's
live.
pick besides yours,
Okay, so
and
I'll go ahead and give
your
mine.
perspective on the game.
Now that we're back, I think for that game, I think the one thing I agree with is, and as I started off with the question, is like, hey, they took a tough game to start out. I think in the new format with 12 teams, you can afford to take a loss early. And then if you're playing competition, they're doing a better job of looking at the schedules as opposed to just taking teams that run the table and ain't playing no fucking body. So I think the committee takes that into account. So either one of these teams coming out of it, win or lose, they both are still going to be two high ranked teams because they're playing against another high ranked team. I think when I look at the game, Ohio State is rebuilding of sorts. They still got the stud on the outside, Jeremiah Smith. Running game is going to be solid, as it always is. They lost the defensive coordinator, so that's a knock. And I think Martin may have said the point is for Texas, this is it. You've been knocking on the doorstep for a couple of times. I think Sarkeesian has got to get the shit and push through, and they got to get a win. I think with Arch starting, you got the offensive line that is going to be out cold. The defense, they revamped the defense. They got talent on the outside. So I think this is the year for Texas. I think Texas is going to come out and make a statement in the game, and I think Texas is going to win. I'm going to give them a 17-point victory. I think Texas is going to be clearly
No way!
the
Wow.
dominant team from the coin flip
Damn,
and through the
that's a lot.
season. I think they're going to be a dominant team. So I think they're going to come out and make a statement in the first game. And I think because Ohio State is still going to be trying to figure it out, right? New offensive coordinator, new defensive coordinator, new quarterback. They coming into the game and they got like a
Both play
little
running
projects
back.
going. Here, running backs gone. Which
Yeah.
boy, which the one running back is fucking killing it in New England. Like,
Henderson.
yeah, Henderson.
Henderson is doing good.
Henderson is
Yeah, he
fucking
is doing
killing
good.
it.
No.
That motherfucker returning kicks,
Yeah.
running touch. He had a nice touchdown run yesterday. That motherfucker's
Touchdown
balling.
yesterday.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I think Ohio State's gonna be trying to figure it out. I think they'll still be a tough team in the Big Ten. I think they'll still lose to Michigan, but I think they'll lose this game also. So for me, I think when I look at it, I think clearly one team has it figured out and one team is trying to figure it out. I think Texas is going to beat the fuck out of Ohio State. At least I hope that's what they do. That's what I'm looking for. So I would say going into that, so we got that game, and then I say another big game that's coming out the first weekend is you got Bama, who generally never fucking plays anybody. I can't believe it. They're playing Florida State,
Right.
which this Florida State team brings a little bit more risk because they got a better quarterback. They got Castanellos from Boston College, a little quick dude, who balled out for the first half of the last season, then flamed out the second half of the season. So it's gonna be interesting to see with that game. But hey, what do you? Let's say Martin. Why don't you start off with that? What do you think about the Alabama Florida State matchup?
I, I think that's gonna be a very interesting game because I'm Castellanos. I hope I ain't mess his name up, but Castellanos. I think I think
did.
he's legit. Okay, if I did, I'm not.
But he's a good runner and passer. I think he's a little.
I
I think he's a little short. I think he's a little short. But he's a good passer.
He's short, but he can move around very well.
Yeah, he's
he
a good
kind
mover.
of manual old boy from Arizona. Yeah. So no, he's quick on his feet. He can sling the rock, and that was the biggest deficiency for Florida State. I think their quarterback situation last year wasn't good at all. So I think you throw him in there, and I think Florida State is going to be much better this year.
Yeah.
And no, and thing is, a lot of people's big on Alabama. Somehow, they've been on Alabama this year. I don't know. I don't see it. I think the way they went out last year, the way Michigan put their hands on them at the end of the season.
Horrible
I was
quarterback
big on
play
Michigan,
though.
but
Horrible quarterback
He's
play
gone.
though. Yeah.
Horrible quarterback play. So we're gonna see what they bring in this year. I'm not sure exactly what they got coming in this year, but I'm not big on Alabama like a lot of people are. So I think it's going to be a pretty interesting game, and I'm hoping, and I'm thinking that Florida State's going to bounce back, and Florida State going to start the year in the right way and get that W.
Yeah, after a
Okay.
tough year last year, what I would tell you is
That's
their
tough year.
their coach needs it. Otherwise, he's probably out of there. Only thing that saved Norvell last year is get this big ass contract, and they didn't want to pay him out. So they needed to happen. All right, Q, what you think about that game?
Well, I think Alabama. Like you say, they got questions on the offensive side. I think their defense is still good. But I think they got questions with the quarterback and their O line. Uh, I even though I feel like they're going to be they may start off with a little hiccup and a little struggle. I still think that they will have enough to be able to overcome Florida State and win the game. So I still think that Alabama will be able to pull off the game. With quarterback Ty Simpson under the helm.
Okay. Hey,
Yeah.
Storm Ease, welcome to the podcast. Appreciate it. Tweety, what's your thoughts on that game?
Well, both of them, had a disappointing season last year, but I think them boys in Alabama, they still big as hell down there in the South. So I think they just gonna overstrength them boys and they gonna win. They gonna win that game. I think it's because they defense. I think Alabama's always gonna have a stout defense. So it's just a quarterback play. So and it all depends on their quarterback. So I want Alabama gonna win this game.
Okay. I would say I see this one as it's the battle of the two coaches fighting for their job because both of them motherfuckers out if their teams have a bad year this year. Florida State after the last year debacle with Ungulale, which that motherfucker actually he was still holding on to for a spot in the league. He's still on the roster. They hadn't cut him yet, so I wouldn't be surprised if the motherfucker has to get cut because he was horrible. But he got talent. But I would say he disappointed him last year. So Norvell, Florida State had a really down season. Hey, shouts out to JD. He's a diehard one of the homies, diehard Florida State fan. I think this year won't be as long as last season was. So I think Florida State would be better. Alabama, they wanted your boy. They wanted him out last year after they didn't make the 12-team playoff. So his seat is hot. They were trying to get him fired during the season last year. They were trying to get him fired. So Alabama up against the two, coming to the season with a really stout defense. They'll probably have one of the top 5, top 10 defenses in the country. I think offensively is going to be their opportunity. They have a good receiver. Alabama. You have to say some of these South teams. They've had hell of a receivers, and them in Ohio State. Some of these South teams, LSU, Alabama, Ohio State, they didn't put out the fucking receivers. Alabama back stacked again on wide receiver, and on the other side, Florida State always has, the Florida talent and speed. I think what plays out. I think Castellanos, if he's on his A game, I see him being able to out offense. You got a quarterback that can move. Like Martin said, I agree. He's kind of Kyler Murray-ish. As far as the way he plays, when you watch him play, he's just not as quick as Kyler Murray, but has a lot of the same skills. He can zip the motherfucker. I think Florida State wins the game and starts off the season with W. And I think the call out from the fans and the noise from the fans in Alabama is going to be fucking loud to start the season. With them starting off with a loss, I think it's going to be loud.
Oh yeah,
so,
they lose that game.
That's going to be it's going to be a high stress situation in Bama.
Yeah.
Yep, I agree with that.
So I think Florida State in that one, and I think they pull it out. One of the other things I would say, just in looking at the whole landscape, what I would say is let's get everybody's thoughts on. Hey, if there are a one or two or a couple of teams that you think are going to be a surprise next year, and surprise doesn't have to be that they're going to the national championship, but surprised that hey, they're in the upper echelon of their conference. Surprise, right? A team that you think will be good, then I would say provide the 2 to 4 teams that you think are the ones to look out for, and the reason why you put them at that level. So I would say with that, Tweety, if you want to start us on this one, then feel free.
Like I said, the Big 12. Big 12.
Well, Real quick before we
I
start,
put-
did I get to you on that last question, Tweety, or did I miss you?
No, I got him.
Okay,
I
okay.
got him.
I didn't know if I
Yeah,
missed you
yeah.
or not. So my bad. Go ahead, Big Al.
You about a
you
team
good.
or a
You good.
conference? You about a team, right?
Team,
You
yeah,
about a surprise team.
Surprise
right?
teams. What teams do you think are going to surprise and be good?
My surprise team is Colorado. Nobody think them boys gonna do anything. They not ranked nowhere. They just counting Dion out because he lost his sons. He lost
a
Hunter,
lot.
and he lost a lot. But I think them boys they gained a lot too. I believe they gained some receivers. They gained some quarterback play. You know, they freshmen. It's a freshman out there, Juju. And they got a transfer that's gonna start. But I think they gonna do some things in that Big 12. So I picked Colorado to go. You know, in one of my previous recordings, and
Pick Colorado.
I picked Colorado to go.
Okay.
And I gotta say also Utah.
Utah?
Yeah, Utah.
People sleeping on them.
They sleeping on Utah. You sleeping on Utah. Utah gonna have
I'm
a good
gonna,
defense.
and I'm gonna continue to sleep because they ain't shit. But go ahead.
You gonna wake up.
Hey,
You gonna wake up.
goddamn
You gonna
day.
realize
Utah.
Utah gonna win at least 8-9 games.
They
They only won what 5 last year.
They got probably
Injured last year and
they got
stuff
one
like
of the top coaches in their conference.
Coaches.
Don't,
He ain't never.
don't sleep on too hard.
Top coach. And they always bring
You might
that
roll over a
D.
little bit, but don't sleep on too hard.
Hey, they always bring the hard hat. They gonna play some D. So
Always,
Definitely.
always gonna play some defense.
who else you like?
You know, but
Anybody else? Go ahead.
Those two right there.
Okay.
I got those two right there. I mean, I gotta stay on the West over here.
All right, I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna go next. I'm gonna go out the left field a little bit with this on a couple of them that are different. And once again, not national championship good, but I think 8-9 game good are some teams that I think could potentially surprise you. First and foremost, I think the Washington Huskies have an opportunity to be a much better team this year. I think may win 8, maybe 9 games. I'll tell you, first and foremost, they got that boy DeMond Williams Jr. in at quarterback as opposed to Rodgers, who was there last year. DeMond Williams actually started the last 2 games of the season and had over 100 quarterback rating. And then for the time that he did play last year, he played it sporadically in other games. He had a 78% completion percentage, and he had 944 yards, 8 touchdowns, 1 interception. And the boy can move. The boy can get on skates. When I look at their schedule, they got a couple tough games. So they play the upper echelon of the Big Ten, but they play Ohio State at home, and the Ohio State team trying to figure it out. They can get a dub there. They play Michigan at Michigan, which is a loss. They play Illinois.
Okay.
Right, that Michigan's a definite loss. It's a definite
We
loss.
owe them from last year. Yeah, we owe them motherfuckers from last year.
we
They
We're gonna whoop their motherfucking ass this year.
That's
So
right.
that's a sure loss. They play Illinois at home.
Sure.
They can get Illinois. Illinois is the team they can catch. And then Oregon is like the surprise team. They always have talent, but you don't really know about them. They lost quite a bit too. They lost a lot of skilled players. They lost their quarterback. They're starting over there. So I think Washington could sneak in there and actually win 1 or maybe 2 of those games. So I think Washington is my first one that I would say 8-9 game good. I think another one that
That's a tough
people are
schedule.
slipping. Yeah, it's a tough schedule, but outside of that, they play all bums. Right, the rest of the Big Ten, outside the Big Ten is going to be the top, and then the bottom is going to be fucking terrible. All Wisconsin, all the motherfuckers, they go to Michigan State. All those, hey, shout out to our cuz that they graduated Michigan State. They ain't gonna be shit. So Michigan State once again, they're gonna be terrible. Down with the rest of them.
Another fucked up year for Sparty.
Another fucked up year. I think Georgia Tech is one that you got to watch. That I think has potential to do something. When I look at Georgia Tech is bringing back their quarterback Haynes King. Haynes King is a dog. And if you remember last year with Georgia Tech actually played and should have beat Georgia. The game that got down close and they fucked it off. And they played won a couple of big games. They beat FSU. They beat the shit out of Boston College. They beat a couple other teams. So Haynes King coming back. They have a good running game for them, and they have a somewhat favorable schedule for them as well. So they have a lot of returning starters. And the thing is, they'll be at Colorado. They play at Colorado this year, so that's a toss-up game.
First game.
And I think they are better equipped coming into the season. Where Colorado, I see them. While it's Dion, I'm gonna be rooting for Dion. Real talk, they're coming in with more questions than answers too. So I think they can possibly get that Colorado team. They got Clemson at home. They got Georgia at home. That Georgia game, they always play Georgia tough. Georgia got question marks at quarterback. I can see them getting Georgia. They almost got them last year, and didn't pull it off. So I think those are two teams that I would throw out that I say are going to be 8-9 game good potentially, and that could make a difference. How about you, Q? What do you think about this year with teams?
Well, yeah, I'm that team would definitely, with the first one that Tweety said, it's going to be the Colorado. Everybody. I hate to say it, but I think that's all like our favorite, team that is not like our team. You know what I'm saying? It's the one that we all root for low key when our boys ain't on. So I definitely like you said, Tweety, back against the wall. He done lost everybody. Everybody counting him out. And I love to see the brother come through and shine. He got the coaching staff, like you said. How many years experience, Tweety?
30 plus.
He got 30. So I think with that, they still will be able to rally the troops and have a good home schedule and maybe win 8 games, pull off maybe 8 games.
This is gonna show Prime's coaching ability, right? This is the year for him to prove it because nobody gave him credit for what he's done in the past. He had Shador and he had Travis Hunter and Shiloh and all of them. So nobody gave him credit, but I think he's a damn good recruiter. He brought a lot of receivers, all the receivers. I think every receiver that was starting last year that went to the league, all the motherfuckers in the league, and they're gonna make the team. So he recruited that talent through the portal and directly. So I think I give him credit. But this is gonna tell the sign. I think the thing for Prime, what I watch with him this year is I ain't always been happy with the adjustments Prime make. So I think that's one of the things I watch out for, and I think he needs to. Hopefully, he went in the lab, looked at it. But I think his teams in the past haven't adjusted well mid-game in order to change the outcomes. So that's one of the things I'll be looking at this year with him starting with new people, new cast of characters. What is he gonna do? All right, Martin. How about you? What do you think?
Start with game one, though.
Yeah, it's gonna start with game one. Of a good game.
I got. My first one is Texas A&M. I think Texas A&M is gonna have a good year this year. I think they're gonna be up there for the top of the conference. That type of good year. I mean, they got this young boy at quarterback, that freshman quarterback, Marcel Reed, coming back this year, and he's gonna be full-time. Last year he played part-time. I mean, 1,800 yards throwing the ball, but he played like 8 games, 18 yards throwing the ball, 15 touchdowns throwing. He had like 450 yards rushing, 7 touchdowns on the ground. I think he's going to be up, and he's going to put them up there. They got most of their offensive line coming back from last year. They might have the best running game in the SEC now next year.
Yeah, because I can see that.
Their running game is going to be tough because with him running the ball, and then they picked up a couple of receivers in the transfer portal. So I think Texas A&M is going to be very good next year. I think they're going to be up, and I say up, I think they're going to be up there. So that's one team for sure that I think is going to be up there. One other surprise team, I was looking at them. I think it might be Illinois. I think Illinois might be able to get 8 or 9 wins just because of their schedule. Their schedule's not that bad.
I do not like that quarterback.
Yeah,
that motherfucker.
But their defense is gonna be solid again this year. Defense was good last year.
Yeah, it was.
And
they got a soft schedule.
And then with their schedule is very soft. They got Ohio State, but they got Ohio State at home.
Yeah.
They got to travel to Washington, but they don't have big games. They do play Ohio State is their toughest game.
Yeah.
Ohio State is their toughest game, but they got them at home.
Yeah.
So that's a winnable game, I think. So I think this year, I think they're gonna be up there in that 8-9 win column. Yeah. They won 10 games last year. So last year was a very good year for them. And I believe in like about the coach, I believe in Brett Bielema.
I think Bielema's a good coach. Yeah, I think Bielema's a good coach. Yeah, I think Bielema's a really good coach.
Yeah, I think he traveling on. Wherever he go, he usually have his team up there and ready to play. So, yeah. So for me, Illinois and Texas A&M.
Yeah, I would say one thing. Like I said, one thing with No, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Barn.
No. Go ahead. No,
No,
I'm just real big on Texas A&M though.
yeah, I was gonna say the one
Yeah.
thing I don't like just Illinois. I don't like their quarterback. I mean,
Uh-huh.
in big games, he always turns the
Yep.
fucking ball over. Always turns the fucking ball over. In the midst of big games, I watched it last year. I never forget they had Penn State on the ropes last year, and he came down and threw a fucking pick six and and the game was fucked from there. That motherfucker every time it's a big game, he fuck it off. I would say one of the others I didn't mention, and I'll throw out one other one. I think I said when we recorded previously, is I think South Carolina is somebody you got to watch out for too. They're returning a lot of their players. Sellers is a motherfucking dog, right? He 18 touchdowns, 7 interceptions, still a young quarterback. Has 674 yards rushing last year.
Yeah.
When I look at their schedule is not terrible. I think Ole Miss, they got at Ole Miss is a winnable game. I think Texas A&M, that'll be a battle. We'll see what happens there, but I think that's a winnable, a toss-up game. And they got LSU, which LSU don't play defense unless they bring a defensive mentality this year. And then LSU is going to be shit too. So I think South Carolina is 8-9 games good again this year. I think I really like what they're doing. And the one guy, old boy Sanders, I'm sorry, their running back was actually really good last year. He didn't get a lot of attempts, but on the attempts that he got, the motherfucker averaged 4.8 yards a carry. So I think South Carolina is another sleepy horse. Go ahead, Q.
Do we have a minute, Rod?
Go ahead.
Yeah, it's funny you bring up LSU because that was going to be my second team because Kelly on the hot seat and them having a quarterback, that he threw for 4,000 yards last year.
That's my
But like you
idea.
say, that the defense are they going to be able to stop anybody?
Yeah.
Is it going, so but I did have them as a sleeper team that could, because of Kelly being on the hot seat.
If they improve their defense a little bit, Q, then they got a chance to be somebody to reckon with. Because I think offensively they're going to be formidable. It's just, can they stop anybody? The last 2 years, like watching them, I'm telling you, the last 2 years, it's like they're the games I got to turn off. Like, look, I can't watch this old pinball machine shit. Ding, 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 touchdown. Ding, 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 touchdown. Ding, ding. Like, goddamn, I can't. You can't even get into it and get a stop to watch the game to be able to enjoy it. These motherfuckers' defense is so bad. So hopefully they do something and they become a lot more physical this year, as opposed to what you saw the last couple of years.
Yeah.
I would say so. Then look at that. We talked about teams. What are some surprise players? What are some players that you're watching? Each of you guys watching, you think may jump out, either contend for the Heisman or just be a standout player that's going to improve their draft stock. What players? Q, what do you think? Who you think along that line is going to be somebody to watch?
First and foremost, I'm gonna go with Clemson, the quarterback,
Klubnik. Yeah,
Klubnik.
Yeah,
I think he's ready to take that next leap and carry this team on. They already doing what they needed to do. Last year had a great season, so I think that he is going to be the one that I'm going to pick. Actually, because I'm picking for Heisman. That's my sleeper for Heisman. He ain't really a sleeper, but.
I never thought that he is based on the list he's up against. I never thought that I would say it because if you go back and watch him early on, he was as a freshman, he was fucking trash. And every year, I have to say he's gotten better. And last year, he actually had a really good year. So I think he's legitimate. I think he's a legitimate Heisman candidate. I think so. Who? Anybody else? Anybody else? Q? Anybody else? Q?
No, not nobody else really.
Okay. How about you, Tweety?
It all depends on who's throwing him the ball. I'm gonna have to go with Jeremiah Smith. It all depends who throwing him the ball. Is it Sam? Is it who? And how they get him involved in the plays and in the games. So I'm gonna go with Jeremiah Smith as the candidate for my Heisman Trophy.
I could do that.
It all depends. You never know. You never know with these championship hangovers how players react after they win the championship. Is he out there training or what? Or is he out there partying?
Well, you're in college though. You're in college. You can't sleep on it. You got to be for college. Unlike the pros, where you got a contract. You in college. They can't lay down. They can't afford to lay down, right? Because then you destroy your film. You destroy your draft your draft position by fucking around.
Exactly.
So
See what he doing.
I expect
Gotta
him.
see what
I
he
expect
doing.
him to come out. Him to come out top notch. Like college can't fuck around. If anything, I think what the
Yeah,
college
he
got,
didn't.
then they don't play the back half of the year. They do that kind of bullshit. But when they get on the field, most of them play. Anybody else besides Jeremiah Smith you watching this year that you think would be not necessarily Heisman? They don't have to be Heisman, but that you think would be a difference maker player?
No, that's it for me. My Heisman is just that. That's it.
Okay. All right, Martin. How about you?
Um, well, I'm gonna go back to Marcel Reed, but I'm gonna save him in the pocket. But old boy for that receiver for Alabama, that freshman last year for Alabama,
Yeah.
Oh
If-
Yeah.
they got a good quarterback.
Yeah.
'Cause that boy is that boy
Yeah.
is fast as hell, and that boy is gonna be good as hell. But when you're a receiver, you gotta have somebody throw you the ball, of course.
Right. Exactly.
If they got a decent quarterback, watch out for this guy because that guy is dangerous. I mean, and if he get a step in front of you, it's over.
over.
'Cause
Remember that movie made against Georgia?
I don't know what I don't know what he
Oh.
runs, but that motherfucker got to be running like a 4.2 or something. That motherfucker fast as hell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought, so he's on my radar for sure. He's on my radar for sure. So kind of like somebody in the background, had a little bit, but and then somebody we just mentioned, oh boy, of LSU, because now their defense ain't shit, but with the way they play offense,
Oh, Nelson Meyer, the quarterback.
yeah, Gary
Oh, okay.
Nesselmeyer might be up there for Heisman because they're gonna
Yeah.
one thing about them, they're gonna score some points. I mean,
Yeah.
and he's gonna be the main reason why they scoring them points. So I think he's gonna be up there. So yeah,
Mhm.
that's to look out for. But I'm also gonna throw my boy. I'm telling you, I'm stuck on this Texas A&M with this Marcel Reed. So
Yeah.
coming off a freshman year to do what he did in just some 8 games, I think this year gonna be a big step up. And watch out for him too. So yeah. Watch out for Marcel Reed, Nesselmeyer, and that boy out of Alabama,
Ryan Williams.
Ryan Williams.
Yeah, Ryan Williams is a dog. I would say for me, Ryan Williams was one of the ones at the top of my list. I think they're going to try to find creative ways to get the ball to him. If there's one thing that Alabama will do, they're going to play defense, but their coach is a good offensive coach. So I think they're going to do things to try to get the ball into Ryan Williams' hands as much as possible. And I think he's super talented. So I think he's one player that I say to watch that could even run up in the race and be Biletnikoff winner. He has a chance for the to be Heisman Trophy consideration if they can get him the ball. I think I got to agree with Martin. I think Marcel Reed's another sleeper that I think would be a candidate for Player of the Year the conference SEC. I think when I watched him last year, I would tell you I thought he was actually really really good. He played good. Kept Texas them in the running for a good portion of the back half of the season, and they lost. I forgot what game that was. They lost at the end. That was a key game that they lost, but he played good. So I think he's someone to watch. And then I'm gonna go back and say Sellers. I think Sellers I expect him to make the next advancement as a player, and be able to make a difference in South Carolina. So I think he's one to watch because I think he's ultra talented too. So I think he's going to be somebody that you got to watch out for. That's going to be a difference maker. We got any? We got a couple people wondering. We got any questions?
Well, y'all ain't saying nothing about y'all boy, y'all quarterback, y'all freshman quarterback.
He's a freshman.
No, I can't.
He's a freshman.
No. Yeah, he's
a freshman.
He's a
So we
freshman,
just look out for it, though, right?
Oh yeah. He's gonna be. I mean, coming out as a number one quarterback, he's gonna be somebody to watch out for sure. But until they get down the field, I mean, it's kind of hard to say. But we know what he's coming with. I mean, and we know what he's bringing. So I'm trying to hold him. No, I'm trying to keep him quiet right now. But
Put him in your back pocket. You gonna put him in your back pocket.
He gonna win. He gonna win 10, 11 games. So that's
right.
the big thing.
What?
He gonna win 10, 11 games.
10, 11.
Yeah, 10 or 11 games.
Damn.
I think we got a comment. Anybody want to grab the comment we got to think there? Let's see.
Who got it
I
up?
can't see him, cuz.
I think it's from Clint.
That question?
Yeah, from Clint. Let's see. It said, "Don't sleep on Malik Murphy." I think that's what that says.
Lee Murphy.
Yeah, I think that's what that says.
Okay.
I can't see it very well. I got to adjust my screen, but I think along with that, I think there's just a lot of. I think this is going to be a really good college football season. I think
Yeah.
Texas is not going to be a dominant. I think you're going to have other players raise up that's going to make a difference. So I think it's going to be interesting. Texas, potentially the team that everyone's favoring, but I think there are other teams out there that are going to make a difference. I think when you look at that, so if you're saying we talk about players that are surprised, who's your odds-on pick now to win the Heisman Trophy? Who's everybody's odds-on pick to win the Heisman Trophy? How about Mark? Go ahead. You went last on
Well,
that.
The favorite for sure is going to be Arch Manning.
Yeah. No, but I'm saying who's yours? Who's yours? I'm saying. Who's yours? I know who the betting favorites are, but I'm saying who's yours?
Yeah. Mine is probably going to be probably Jeremiah Smith.
Yeah.
I think he's a man among playing with little boys when it comes to that receiver position last year, because what he did as a freshman last year, and I wasn't too big on his quarterback last year, so I know he can do it again, even with a subpar quarterback. What he was doing last year, yeah. So I put him up there first.
Okay. All right. How about
mine too?
Tweety?
Mine too. I got Jeremiah Smith. He had 15 touchdowns last year without with Will Howard and shit. So I'm gonna give it to Jeremiah Smith for mine. He was doing it last year. He had over what 1,500 yards like last year. So I'm gonna get Jeremiah Smith.
I want to see them put him in different routes because a lot of times he's running a lot of goals. I want to see them get him on different things to be able to get him in the playoff and going to the championship. That shit was stopped. He didn't do a whole lot. He had one game. The first one after that, he wasn't a difference maker because they doubled him up. You got to put him into other stuff and put him in other routes so that they can't take him out the game. In the big games, the final two games, he didn't do a whole lot. Knows when he's on the field, he should actually always do more. I think you got to put him in different routes and do different route combinations, do some trips, put him in a slot, that kind of different shit.
But they quarterback was suspect, So
it's a shit. Go ahead. I'm sorry, guys.
Well, he made it. He made it in the league. Will Howard made it in the league.
It's a shame. It's a shame that brother Eric is not here today because he'd be hollering about Penn State. And who he would pick for his Heisman for Penn State. He would probably pick the Penn State quarterback.
Nah, he is. Right? He's thinking Arch Manning. Me and him talked before. He left out. Arch Manning is his number one pick for the Heisman Trophy. Yeah. Okay, now now he ain't backing off of them with the national championship, but as far as his pick to win the Heisman Trophy. He's talking Arch Manning. Actually, I loaded up on information with him before he left out the door. So
because it's gonna be Drew and Drew gonna do some. He might win the Heisman because they gonna win the championship.
No, Drew Aller is not gonna win the Heisman Trophy. Drew Aller is not, and Drew Aller is not gonna fucking win. He ain't grown a lot since his early years getting in the lineup. I'm not impressed with it.
Outside chance.
No, Aller ain't no outside chance.
They better get a new head coach.
Yeah.
They better get a new head coach. You talk about they're gonna win a championship. Yeah. They're gonna be with Franklin. I'm telling you right now, they'll not win a championship with Franklin.
Yeah. So who was your pick? Who was your pick, Q, in the Heisman Trophy? What's your Heisman Trophy pick?
I'm gonna stick with what I said when we were picking with the other guy, and that's it was gonna be Cade Kubnik. That's my guy. I think he can, like you say, Rodney. Improvement every year. First year, you didn't want to watch him, couldn't stomach him, and he got better and better, and now he's finally hit a shine. So I'm gonna do that. I just can't go with the Ohio State wide receiver. It's just too close to uptown for us. So
a dog is a dog, though.
Dog is a dog. I mean, I don't like him. Yeah. I don't like him, and we're gonna whoop their ass again this year because he was talking some bullshit, telling me he can't lose to Michigan. I got some bad news for him. They gonna lose to Michigan.
Again.
He gonna have a great year. But Michigan gonna whoop that ass again this year. But go ahead.
I'm gonna throw Manning in last, and I'm gonna say I'm gonna go with the prohibitive favorite. I think Arch Manning is gonna be a motherfucking dog. I think he's gonna come out.
Yeah. Really,
I like the fact that he can run. Unlike his uncles, he can act. He's more like the brother that was the wide receiver when they were growing up. He has athletic ability. He can run with the ball. He can throw it. I even think that if he had played last year instead of Ewers, who threw a touchdown pass yesterday. Martin Boyd, your boy threw a touchdown yesterday. Yeah, but if he had played instead of him, I think Texas would have been a serious consideration for the national championship last year. So I think Arch, I think he's going to be the real deal. I think they say he's been in the gym with Peyton and them working out, getting his shit tight. Tweety, that's for you. They say he been working out and getting his shit together. He focused.
Okay.
So you talk about other guys that may not be focused. He's focused.
Yeah, he focused.
And
Okay.
and I think he's gonna be good. I think he'll have a big year.
I hope he listening to Peyton.
And the other thing is, you got to be listening to him. And the other thing is, he got a great offensive coordinator. Sarkisian is a good play caller, so I think that too helps Arch.
Mm-hmm.
So I think they're going to be he's going to be formidable, and I think he's going to live up to the hype, and I think he's going to be the odds-on favorite to win the Heisman Trophy. He's going to actually win the Heisman Trophy. So we'll see what happens. I think it'll be good competition. I think the competition.
No other position besides quarterback. Y'all think gonna win the Heisman this year?
The only ones that ever get a chance to win is running back and receivers won a couple times.
Receiver, really.
Yeah, running back, quarterback, receiver are the only ones that really ever get a chance. It's better than the NFL. It's better than the NFL, but still is heavy quarterback.
Yeah.
What, Mark, you about to say something?
One comment on boy was talking about Malik Murphy. I mean, and August. I mean, he is good. He is good.
Yeah.
I seen him last year, so that's somebody to look at for sure. I mean, he's August State actually is pretty decent too, but he is a good quarterback. So I see what you're saying.
Yeah, I just think the thing is with him being in that stowaway conference still. Like, what the fuck is they still doing with the two teams in the conference? I know other teams are supposed to start being added to the Pac-12, not this season, but next season. But like with the two of them just in one conference by themselves, Oregon State and who was one of the other state teams, right? Oregon State and whoever the other motherfucker is. And Washington State. Yeah, Oregon State and Washington State are the two teams that are left in the Pac-12. So the Pac-12 has two teams. So I think that's going to impact his visibility. Is what I think.
Yeah.
All right. So now the big question. Big question. This is the drum roll question.
Okay.
We're talking who's gonna fucking win it all, right? Who's gonna win it all? So let's do this. Rather than just saying the one team, who's your final four teams, and then who wins it all? With that one, whichever one you guys want to run it first, go ahead and make it happen. Final four teams, and then who's gonna win it all?
Wow.
All right. I'll go first.
Go ahead, Q. Final four. Okay.
Man, he threw it out there, didn't he? He kind of threw it on us.
That's an official curveball.
Yeah.
Definitely, sir. Definitely.
Yeah.
All right. We're gonna go with my number 14, and we're gonna go with Kansas State. I know Martin loved Kansas State. I know he loved them. He wouldn't pick them. He wouldn't pick them to save nothing. So yeah, he can't stand them. So I got
Kansas State. Wow.
Yep, Kansas State. Okay. There's an outside chance. Got a chance there. Moving on up to number 3. Ooh, this is a tough list.
Come on with it.
And for the sake of fairness, I wasn't even ready for that question. I just made that one up just now. So I'm sitting here right now. My team.
You know what?
Okay.
Arizona State. Why not?
Arizona State. Okay.
Arizona State.
They got they put their name in the hat. They got a chance.
Okay.
We picking 14, Martin. I still got 2 teams ahead of this.
Everybody got a chance before the season starts. But yeah, so go ahead. Go ahead. You're right.
You're silly. Okay. Number 3 team. I mean, excuse me. Number 2. Number 2. We're gonna go with them dogs, them Georgia Bulldogs. Okay. I think they returning some people. They got a good team.
Did they return a quarterback?
No, they didn't return quarterback, but the quarterback that they got is all American, all Georgia.
That motherfucker ain't shit.
He's gonna be all right. He done broke records with a good quarterback, so I believe in the state.
Once we finish up, go back and watch that game when they lost last year. And then we're gonna ask you next week the same question.
Georgia.
Yeah, that motherfucker was horrible. I'm telling you.
He was.
Oh my god.
That's a family
Yes, he
thing.
was.
Yeah. Hey, I'm
All
telling
right,
you.
and
Hey,
number one,
go ahead.
man. You know when we're taking it. It's got to be blue. It's our year.
Okay.
It's our year.
So
It's blue
man.
time.
Okay.
We propelled the team. We should have been there last year, but that's okay though. We gave the blueprint out, but this is gonna be our year. We're gonna have our revenge tour.
So you got blue winning it all. You got blue winning it
Yeah.
all. Okay. All right. You got blue
Yes,
winning.
sir.
Okay. I ain't
Yes,
mad at that.
sir.
Hey, go blue, baby.
Go blue. Shit, all day. Yes, sir.
Go
That's
blue.
my team. That's my
All right, Tweety.
that's my four off the top of my head.
All right, Tweety, go ahead and run it. Who's your four teams? I mean, you don't have to say do it in order. You can say, hey, these are my 4 teams. Then I think this person's gonna win that championship. All right, however you want to do it.
Okay.
All right, Tweet.
I go with Texas. Texas.
Okay.
Got them going. Got them doing it. Penn State by far. Penn State. Them two gonna be in the championship, by the way.
Okay.
Them two gonna be in the championship.
Right.
And then Penn State gonna win the championship the other way. I'm gonna have to go with Ohio State. Ohio State going back.
Oh my God, you got your rabbit ass.
Oh, now you know you can get out here now with that.
You know something?
Now, there's where the red shirt shines through.
You know what?
Dirty dog.
You know what? I can actually take your picture and take it off the screen after that bullshit.
Right.
That old bullshit you talking right there, Ohio State. Get the fuck out of here. Hey,
Oh my God.
I'm gonna call you after the Ohio State Texas game, and I'm gonna see if your choice is still the same when they get their ass whipped by 17. All right, who's number 4 going? The 4th team for you, Tweety.
Number 4. I'm gonna go with Georgia.
Okay, Georgia. Okay.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Georgia.
And then who wins it all? Who wins it all?
Penn State.
Penn State can win it all. So you stick with that? Huh?
hell.
Penn State win it all.
Martin would.
Penn
I mean,
State.
Eric would love you for it. Eric would love you for it.
Yes, he would.
Yes, he would.
His clown ass.
Yes, he would.
All right, hey, Martin, you want to go third? You want to bring it to the rear? I can go third.
Go ahead. Go
Okay.
third.
All right, I'll go ahead and go third. All right, I think my first of 4 teams I think we're gonna make it is Clemson. I think Clemson's gonna bounce back. I think Dabo is going to make it in. They have good defense. As Quentin has talked about Klubnik, I stand corrected on him. I thought he was gonna be a scrub the entire time. He played partial as a freshman. His sophomore year he played terrible. Last year the motherfucker bought out. So I would say Klubnik and Clemson will be in there for sure. Number one.
Okay.
My number 2 team that's going to be in the Final Four is Blue. I think Sharon has to. I think Sharon has to make the 12th team after that bullshit last year, and I think he's on a semi hot seat. I think a less than 12 team playoff run for him, he's fucking out of there. So I think he's going to be motivated, and I think they're going to open up the offense. The defense is fucking tight in the motherfucker. So Michigan is going to make it. Michigan's going to make it in the Final Four. I think Texas is my. Oh, they going to score. They got the fucking the top quarterback coming. The top quarterback in the country. I didn't put him in the top players, but motherfucker, he's a fucking baller. Matter of fact, when we done, I'm gonna go pull up the tape and I'm gonna send it to your motherfucking ass sweet so you watch it. Obviously, you ain't fucking watch the tape. Shit, come on. He ain't seen it. I'm gonna send it to you.
I ain't
so
watching
you can
either, sweetie. You good?
Yeah. So, no, you already told me you watched it. All right, so I think Michigan's my number 2 team going. I think Texas is number 3 because I think Arch is gonna carry him there. I think Sarkisian, and I think Texas is stacked. Texas got offensive line, defensive line. They got Eric went on when we recorded. The fucking secondary is good. So I think Texas is my number 3 team, and then my number 4 team, and I think Penn State makes it to the Final Four. I'm not picking them like Eric picked them, but I think they make it to the Final Four. And then I'm saying the national champion is going to be the Texas Longhorns. Texas Longhorns get the dub. They win that championship. Sarkisian gets to drink again. And I think Texas wins it all.
And Arch Manning win the Heisman.
And Arch win the Heisman.
Damn, that's a hell of a year.
And Arch
That's a hell of a year.
and Sarkisian coach of the year. AP coach.
Damn, coach of the year too.
They gonna run the table and shit.
God damn.
We on the tables, okay.
All right, Martin, who you got?
Run this shit for sure.
Clean sweep.
All right, four. All right, it's gonna be a Big Ten SEC Final Four. Big Ten SEC, two
Okay.
of each. The first team, my sleeper that I'm gonna mention them again is gonna be Texas A&M.
Okay.
Texas
Oh,
A&M
okay.
is gonna make the Final Four.
You high on
That's
them, huh?
that's he is
I was
high on
wondering
them.
when that was coming.
He is high on them.
That's a sleeper.
All right, let's go.
The other team out the other team out the SEC is gonna be Texas. It's gonna be Texas. You're gonna have two big rivals in there. Going head up, whatever. On the Big Ten, the two, you already know I got Big Blue. Big Blue
Yeah,
gonna
I
do
know
it
that's
this
one
year.
of them.
right.
Underwood is gonna take care of his business. Our D is gonna be off the chain. We're gonna beat Ohio State again.
Yes,
We're
sir.
gonna be in that Final Four.
Tweety,
After
Tweety,
we
I'm
get off
I'm gonna,
probation.
I'm gonna send you. I'm gonna send you that tape, Tweety. Like you said, go ahead, Mark. You going number Blue gonna be in
And
it?
then
Ain't they on probation again?
the one team I'm
No,
gonna say
we had to pay money.
the one team that I think they're gonna make it just because I think that they have a very weak schedule, and I think they're gonna cruise through, but they're gonna get blew out in like the Final Four or whatever. But they're gonna cruise through. I think Oregon gonna make
Yeah,
it.
they got an easy fucking schedule.
Oregon,
Their schedule is
Oregon,
ridiculous.
Michigan, Texas A&M,
Uh,
Big
uh,
Ten versus SEC.
Don't Oregon
And
only
the
play? They only
final
play
game-
real quick.
Yeah.
Oregon this year only plays
Yep.
one. They play Penn State and that's it, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
They don't play
They don't
nobody
play
else.
Michigan
Like,
or
what the fuck?
Ohio
It's some bullshit. All right, go
They
ahead.
missed Ohio State, and yeah, they scared the weak as hell.
Yep.
So that's gonna boost their
Pathetic.
victories up, and they probably gonna maybe get a bye or something. So yeah, their schedule ain't shit. But in the
Okay.
final game, it's gonna be a freshman, and that's that boy Underwood with Big Blue, and
Okay.
it's gonna be Texas.
Okay, that's the final
Texas
game.
Michigan,
Okay.
final game.
Oh,
Okay.
shit.
Then what
Who
happens?
wins?
Texas, Michigan.
God damn.
Revenge,
Who
Rodney.
wins?
It's gotta be
I hope-
revenge. You ain't forgot.
I would hope so, but we'll see.
I think
Come on, say it. Who win?
I'm going with Michigan. Fuck that. I'm going
Michigan,
That's right,
go
baby.
blue,
Oh, blue.
go blue, baby.
It's revenge.
Hey,
That's
Go
a
blue.
whole
back this year.
Hey,
Defense wins in this shit, and our defense we're gonna have one of the best defenses in the country, and we're gonna shut that arch shit down.
hey,
Look,
hey,
ain't gonna
hey,
be no
I
Heisman
can't hate on that.
around this
I can't hate on that. I picked Texas. But I can't hate on that. Hey, I would love to see that happen. Hey, Tweety, I'm gonna
Okay.
send you the tape so you can watch Underwood, baby, right after we done here today, which is like
Send
3
me the tape.
minutes. Hey, when we get to minute 4 from now, then you're gonna have it coming across in your text on the text message. I'm telling you, baby.
That's right.
That boy Underwood, the real
Okay, send
deal.
me the tape. I'll watch it.
Yeah. All right. So hey,
gotta watch
good picks, Martin. Martin, you went out on the biggest limb with the saying Texas A&M was gonna make it, right?
A&M, I'm
And
telling
then
you.
Michigan winning the national
I'm
championship.
rolling with it.
That's
Yeah.
a hell of a
Damn.
reach
I'm
out.
rolling with it.
Yeah.
Let's
So
go.
hey, it's gonna be an exciting either way. It's gonna be exciting college football season. I think you have your people that people have listed as favorites, but I think anything can happen, and I think there's gonna be a couple surprises. So real quick before we jump off, if it's one team that's ranked highly that you think will be the team that falls off this year, because there's always one team that does that's ranked high and falls
Every
the
year.
fuck off. Who is it? Who is it that you all think that will be? I'm gonna give you
I think
one.
it's gonna be-
I'm gonna say Ohio State.
Go ahead. Oh, that was just about to
That was
say
y'all,
Ohio State. Okay.
No.
Yeah. I was gonna say Ohio State because I think that championship hangover, then and then them coming out getting dominated that first game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this year that team's gonna be Ohio State.
Yeah, I think it is too. Who you say, Tweety? UNLV? They already always shitty, so you can't say them.
They don't count.
They were
They don't count as a big-
although they were
don't
better.
count
They were
as
better last year. They were competitive last year.
Actually, they were decent last year.
Yeah, they were competitive
They
last
actually
year.
were decent last year.
Yeah, that was all right. But
Yeah.
I don't know. Alabama, maybe.
You think Bama might be
Yeah.
the team? Okay.
Yeah, I think Bama.
Overrated.
Okay.
Think,
Might be
yeah.
overrated.
I
How
think,
about
I think Bama.
Bama? Okay. How about you, Q? Who
Yeah.
you think?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with the same team that I did the make or break season. I'm gonna go with LSU. You know, the same team that needs to go to the top can also can fall all the way down to the bottom and ride Kelly right up out of town. So that's what
Okay.
I think that they could, it could go either way for them.
Okay. Hey, America, Bangladesh, India, Nepal. Hey, you heard it here first. The picks coming from the Hood Report team, and who we have for the college championship this year. We give you our picks. Hey, we'll see as this shit plays out what the fuck happens. Hey, you know something? We'll be here live defending our shit every week
Hell yeah.
until it plays
Yes,
out.
we will.
So with that,
That's
hey,
right.
we always close this motherfucker out the same way. Hit him, Tweety.
Like and subscribe. Hood Report 2025.
Right. Hey, join us. Follow us on Discord. Get on our Discord server. Live conversation held there. So, all right. That's it. Great session today, gents. Hey, what up, though, Detroit? We love you. Peace out.